We move to the next question in the DILR section. This question talks about a street map which has intersections, and these intersections are marked with alphabets A to L, which we can see here, A, B, C, D, all the way up to L. And it says a person standing at an intersection can see along straight lines to other intersections that are in her line of sight and all other people standing at these intersections. For example, a person standing at intersection G can see all the people standing at intersections B, C, E, F, H and K. So a person standing at G will be able to see B because it is in his line of sight, C, line of sight, F, line of sight, E, line of sight, K, line of sight, and H, line of sight. So he can see all of these people. And it is also specified that the person standing at G would be able to see the person standing at intersection E, which is this one, irrespective of whether there is a person in F. So whether or not there is a person in F, the person in G can see the person E. So this is what is clearly given, and now we see the other conditions. So it is said that there are 6 people U, V, W, X, Y and Z who are standing at different intersections, and no 2 people are standing in the same intersection. So they are all standing in different intersections. Now we go through the other conditions, which says X, U and Z are standing at the 3 corners of a triangle formed by the 3 street segments. So we see that there are 2 triangles formed here. BCG is one and BFG is another. So X, U and Z will be standing at the corners of the triangle BCG or triangle BFG. So one of the 2. Then it says X can see only U and Z. X can see only U and Z. Y can see only U and W. So U is visible to both X and Y. And then it says U sees V standing in the intersection behind Z. So U is also in the line of sight of Z. So therefore U has to be in a very central position. And then it says W cannot see V or Z, and no one in the amongst the 6 is standing at the intersection D. So D is not occupied. So D is empty. And U is visible to X, Y, and Z. X, Y, Z and V as well. So X, Y, Z and V can all see U. Therefore, U has to stand here. U has to stand here, and you will be seeing Z behind V. So you will be seeing V behind Z, not the other way around. So Z will come here and V will come here, and X has to come here. So in this case, X can see U and Z as specified in the first, in the second point, and Y can see only U and W. So we'll come to that. U can see V behind Z, so V is behind Z, that is covered. and W cannot see V or Z. Now W cannot see V or Z, which means W cannot be here, W cannot be here, W cannot be here, W cannot be here as well, because then W would be visible to X, so that is not given in the criteria. So this is not possible, so this is not possible, this is not possible. So W has to be between H, L and K. Now if W is in H, then he would be able to see both V and Z. So W cannot be in H as well. So the only two places for W are K and L. Now we are told that Y can see only U and W. So someone who's standing at K will be able to see U as well. So it is told that Y can see U and W. So Y has to stand in K and W has to stand in L. So the order is X is in B, U is in G, Z is in F, V is in E, Y is in K and W is in L. So in this case all the conditions are fulfilled. X can see only U and Z, which is visible here. Y can see only U and W, so Y can see only U and W. U can see V standing in the intersection behind Z, which is correct, and W cannot see V or Z, so W can see only Y, and no one is standing at D. So we have all the points covered, and this is the order of how they are standing. So we go to the questions. Who is standing at intersection A is the first question. So no one is standing in intersection A. So the answer is 1, which is no one. Who can V see? So let's go back. So we can see both Z and U who are in his line of sight. So Z and U is what we will see, and let's go to the options, U and Z. So number 52, option number 3, U and Z only is the correct option. Question 53, what is the minimum number of street segments that X must cross to reach Y? So X can reach Y, X can cross over to G and then cross over to Y. So the minimum number of segments that he needs to cross is 2. So let's see the options. The fourth option, 2 segments, is the correct one. And question number 54 says, should a new person stand at intersection D, who among the 6 would she see? So if someone comes and stands in the intersection D, so a new person, let's say A, stands here, he will be able to see W, who is standing in L. He would also be able to see X, who is standing in B, and that's it. He cannot see anyone else, X and W. So let's see the options. X and W, which is option number 3, is the correct one.